Go away, 15-year-old Vaughn Riley stuttered. The mummy ignored Vaughn and continued forward. It's all over for you, the mummy whispered in a dry voice. As he talked, the cloth covering his face moved up and down. What do you want from me? Vaughn cried. You know what I want, the mummy snarled. I want my treasure. I'll never give you the treasure, Vaughn yelled bravely. I've spent my whole life looking for it. Did you really think I would just hand it over? Then I'll have to take it, the mummy threatened. No, Vaughn screamed as he backed away from the advancing mummy. Stop this right now, Dr. Riley shouted as he entered the room. Vaughn and the mummy stopped to stare at Dr. Riley. Did we disturb you? The mummy asked in a friendly voice as he pulled the white strips from around his head. Sorry, he added in a sheepish voice, before Dr. Riley had a chance to respond. Aren't you two a little old to be playing dress-ups? Dr. Riley asked sourly. Vaughn looked down at his explorer outfit, which consisted of a wide-brim hat, a dark green shirt, brown shorts, and a belt that held a small chisel. He then looked at his best friend Danny, who was wrapped in toilet paper. We're not playing dress-ups. We're actors, Vaughn protested, trying to hide his embarrassment over the realization that perhaps they were too old to be playing make-believe. I don't care what you call it, Dr. Riley snapped. Just stop it right now. With that said, he marched out of the room. The two boys said nothing as they picked up the toilet paper trail that had begun to unravel when the mummy was about to attack the great explorer, Vaughn Riley. Is your dad all right? Danny asked, finally breaking the silence. He hasn't been himself lately. I've noticed, Vaughn sighed. I guess he's stressed about the grand opening of the King Rinkutan exhibit tomorrow. Excitement suddenly rushed over Vaughn. Smiling, he thought about the event which had led Danny and him to dress up in the first place. Vaughn's father, Dr. Riley, had discovered the tomb of King Rinkutan, Egypt's last king. Vaughn and his father had moved to Cairo 10 years ago when Dr. Riley was offered a job working with a team of Egypt's finest archaeologists. When Vaughn found out he was moving to Egypt, he was overwhelmed with excitement. The excitement hadn't disappeared. Vaughn loved visiting the pyramids and looking at the artifacts his father found. You're probably right, Danny said thoughtfully. After all, this is one of the biggest discoveries your dad has ever made. Vaughn nodded in agreement as he picked up the last trail of toilet paper. After my dad sees how great the exhibit is, he'll relax and return to his old self again, he reassured himself.